Yeah. What's up, cuz? That's what's up. What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Back again to chime in on the latest topic. Chime in on the latest topic on the latest current events that's going on in South Central LA. It's a lot of stuff going back and forth. As y'all know, my rule of thumb, I don't too much do reactions on bloggers and YouTubers out of Cali like that. I don't talk. I try not to talk about my people. Feelings get hurt. Words get took out of context. Things get said. Then the wrong things start getting said that some YouTubers can just pass up. I'm not passing it up, especially if you in LA and I'm gonna be right there too. No, it's gonna lead to some other stuff. So I tend to try to stay out the way of that. But anyway, this peace thing. Now I've been speaking on it a lot. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? We as Angelinos, we deserve it, man. We really deserve it, man. And I'm glad it's here. I'm with it 100%. I'm doing what I can do through social media and on the phone to facilitate this peace movement, man. We long overdue for it. Like I've been saying, got to come about. We having some sit downs with our so-called enemies and trying to get things back to where they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this here. If black gangs can call peace with Mexican gangs, then there should be nothing in the way stopping us from being able to call peace with each other. That's simple as that. That's the bottom line. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. If we can make peace with a Mexican gang, then no. Far be it for somebody to step up and say we can't make peace with another black gang. Anyway, like I said in one of my last videos, it's still an ongoing battle. It's still an uphill battle because you got two different groups, man. You got the old heads and the young heads that they button heads. They button heads. I mean, the culture in the LA gang scene is rotten. It's rotten to the core. What it was in the 70s and early 80s, it's no longer like that. The respect level for older homies has went down the drain. Young cats, they ain't too much giving up. What an old head talking about, especially an old head that's not out there on the front line with them every day, that's not going through the ups and downs of gang lifestyle in LA. That's with them every day. They don't want to hear. They see you, they know you. Okay, yeah. We got the same tattoos. Yeah, you an older homie, but you go to work every day and go home with your kids and your wife and your family. You're not out here thugging it in these trenches with us. So therefore, the respect level is, for some is just not all the way there no more. I remember when I was a youngster, times were different. Man, my respect level for my G homies was 1000% there. But of course, in them late 70s and early 80s, back then, the G homies was still out there with us though. Whereas nowadays, G homies, a lot of G, and I can't speak for 100%. I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is not a blanket statement for every G homie or older homie and every young homie. But nowadays, most of the older homies are doing different things. The cost of living in LA, man, is so treacherous now that, man, if you don't go to work and do something, you're going to be up under a bridge. So now, you know what I'm saying, it's to the point now where you got to get up, get out, and bust a move, man. You got to go to work. Can't stand in the park all day with your little young homies no more, Young homies can go home to their mamas, Young homies can go home to the little chicken head girls that they shacking up with or whatever, you know? But anyway, I've been holding a lot of conversations with some of my young homies. A lot of people are speaking on how the youngsters feel that the old heads are making rules for them. And they ain't with it, man. They ain't with it. And to an extent, can I understand it? Yeah, I can understand it, man. I can understand it. Hold up, and that's that big old pretty A. Y'all see it, you know. But anyway, yeah. But to a certain extent, yeah, I can understand it fully, because here it is. If you 50 something, you not out here with us, you doing this, and this, but my little partner just got knocked off 2 weeks ago. We down here in our early 20s, my little partner got knocked off by the so-called enemy sets. It don't affect you, older homie, like it affects me, younger homie. So therefore, your opinion on this really is not going to register to me the way you think it should register to me, because my heart has been hurt, not yours. Yeah, you looking at the loss of a homie, but you not looking at the loss of a real live loved one that you thug and running these streets with every day. You barely knew him, you know? But I grew up with him. So it's going to be hard for me to just say, you know what? Lay the guns down and stop fighting and doing all this with them cats over there. But they just did this. So that, you know what? That's the dilemma that LA is going through. That's the dilemma that a lot of sets in LA are going through right now. That problem. And I can understand it. I understand both sides of the fence. That's what come, like I was saying, I'll be back in LA pretty soon. And I was talking to one of my homies, and I was talking to a few dudes from different sets. And we'll do this peace thing again. I was talking to Kev Mack the other night about it. Do this peace thing again. But now, like I was telling a couple of people, I don't even want to talk to the old heads. I don't want to talk to no old heads. No. I want to talk to the young homies. I want, if possible, now, of course, there's going to be some older homies there, but if possible, I want to talk to everybody that's 30 and under. 30 and under. You know what I'm saying? From 30 on down to 15. Those who I want to talk to, those who I want to rub elbows with and get an understanding with, and see, you know, exactly where they're coming from, and see how their mind is working and what direction to take to try to say what I need to say to them, or what other homies need to say to them to get them on the bandwagon. Because it's earmarked to go a certain direction if we don't get a good understanding with them. Because at the end of the day, G homies gonna make a call. G homies gonna make a call. And when G homies make that call, it's gonna be put out there to a way where it said, hey, look, man, this what the set doing. And either you get with it or you quit it. Either you follow suit, or the DP will come. And after that, if you still don't want to act like you don't want to follow the rules and regulations that we done laid down for this turf right here, you can go find you another turf. Because we not having it, homie. Everybody must be on one accord, or the majority must be on one accord, even if it's by force or by choice. At the end of the day, man, everybody's going to get on the bandwagon, or they're going to be left in the dust. Man, Fire Avalon's going through the same problem everybody else going through. We got some hard-headed youngsters. We got some hard-headed young homies that they not with it, y'all. Yeah, we got some hard-headed youngsters that are not with it, don't give a flying flip-de-flam about no peace. They loading the heat up while they telling you we ain't with the peace. No, cuz. Avalon, homie. No, cuz, man, them fools, man, did doop dop de bop de bop bop bam. We know, cuz. But what about this and this? We've been talking. We've been talking. We've been talking. We've been talking. I got a couple of homies, boy. They done dug their heels in. Man, listen, when I tell you they done dug their heels in, they have dug their heels in to the point to where, cuz you can't make me peace. You might as well stop talking to me about this peace. And I mean that to the point to where, like, cuz, if I got to get down with you, or if I got to get down with y'all about this, I will. Cause it's fire trade Avalon and F whoop wop 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 wham. Uphill battle, y'all. Fighting an uphill battle, you know? But the cold part about it though, is so many people that's with this peace thing, is so many people that believe in what we can do and what we can accomplish and what we can bring about with this peace, that the uphill battle is gonna be fought. Yeah, it's gonna be fought, man. And I can almost pretty much guarantee that at the end of the fight, those who want peace gonna win out, man. Those who gonna win, you know what I'm saying? It's just a natural progression of things. You know what I'm saying, give you the blueprint, man. You got a lot of people that don't want to look at politics and look at this and that. But man, look what's going on, man, in Chicago. Look what's going on in Florida, man. Look what's going on in Colorado. Look what's going on in a lot of different states. You got all these immigrants coming in from different countries, and they coming in wild as the Taliban. They coming in wild for no reason wild. They not used to rules and regulations and structures and laws that you have in the United States. They coming from these third world countries where it's kill or be killed. That's all they know. They don't care nothing about nothing else. Get down in the middle of the streets, get down where you get mad at. And they bringing that same type attitude over here with them, y'all. So now they don't know if you just in the middle of the streets, man, these cameras, people with these phones, and the one time gonna get you. They gonna get you. They don't know that. They don't have no fear of that, none of that. All they know is get down how they got down over there and whoop wop this stand. You know? And boy, they coming tough, man. They taking over whole apartment complexes in different people's cities and states. They going toe to toe with the Chicago gangs, all that. And if y'all think it's not coming to Cali, if y'all think it's not gonna come to Cali, if it's not gonna come to LA, you mistaken. It just ain't got here yet. But is it go? Yeah. What you gonna do then? See, what you gonna do? I bet y'all get right then. It's just like in the pen. When you up against it, adversity brings unity. Adversity brings unity. When you up against an enemy that's bigger than you and seem like they more ruthless than you don't have no choice but to come together, band together, and bond together, get back to back to try to stall the onslaught of what's coming your way. That's how it's going to be on the street. So I'm just saying, why not let's get a head start? Let's get a head start. Let's put stuff to the side and come together now. So when the hooligans do show up, you're ready. You're ready. You know what I'm saying? Stand tall, one for all for one. You know. But yeah, we go through it. We going through it with our little homies. But one thing I can say over there in my section in that Avalon, you got a lot of youngsters that was like, man, you know what I'm saying? We got G homies like my homeboy Lil Avalon Blue, you know, my homie Bull and them. They getting at him, they talking to him. You know what I'm saying? They trying to pull him on the bandwagon. And slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? You know, other than the ones who done really just dug their foot in, you got a lot of them youngsters, they like, cuz, man, all right, man, you know, we listen, man. Well, okay, cuz. Well, to the point now where a lot of them say, well, look, I ain't with it, but I ain't gonna do nothing to mess it up. See, that's the first step. When you get them to say, okay, well, cuz I ain't with that peace mess, but I'm not gonna do nothing to mess it up. Cool. That's the first step. The next step after that is, all right, cuz we with it. Because once they see it going and it's going smooth, and it seemed like dudes, their peers and they age group from different sections jumping on the bandwagon, they'll jump on the bandwagon too. So, it's just like I say, it's an uphill battle. It's a process, but it's happening. But it's happening, y'all. It's happening. Um, I talked to dudes. It was a dude in my comment the other day. I don't know if he was the one. He had been trolling me for like, man, when I from the very first time I started coming on this YouTube stuff, he had been trolling me. You know what I'm saying? I forget his YouTube name, but he was from Menlo's, and he would jump on there, troll me, and disrespect his turf. Of course, Avalon's Menlo's, what I'm saying, don't get along, but he'd get on there and he disrespect the turf, and what I'm saying, disrespect me and say all type of stuff. But I won him over though. I started winning him over because what I'm saying. One thing I ain't gonna never do is disrespect nobody said on here. I don't care if we get along or not. I'm not gonna do it. No matter what you say to me, I'm not gonna say that back because I'm cut from a different cloth. I come from a different age to where what I'm saying. I don't take that lightly. The disrespect of each other's turf. I don't take it lightly. So therefore I don't do it. But now this same guy, I won him over, man, to the point to where he like, you know what, Tune, you all right, man. You ain't like a lot of other older cats, man. And you all right, man. And I won him over. And he had been in my comments lately, speaking to me about the peace thing, and like, he feel it's a good thing. I'm like, yeah, homie, it's a good thing, homie, shoot, yeah. So boom. That's how it happens, man. My mama used to tell me when I was a young kid, you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. And for years I didn't know what that meant. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. Huh. Then you heard the term kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. When a person verbally attacks you, when a person verbally comes at you, if you are mature enough and you can handle it well enough to where hey, look, homie, all right, cool. And come at him peaceful like, love like, to where you ain't coming, hey man, whoop, man, come in. Eventually they, what they do? They like, man, oh boy, all right, man, I'm gonna quit doing that, man. And you win them over. That's the same thing we're gonna have to do with our little homies, y'all. We're gonna have to win them over. In the end, I hate to say it, will some Buffaloing have to be in there? If they don't jump on the bandwagon, some Buffaloing might have to be up in there. But me personally, I don't believe it's going to have to go that far. I believe if we can sit down and talk to them and let them speak, let them feel like they have a voice, let them say what's going through their mind, let them put their opinion out there. Let them talk, man. Let these youngsters talk, man. Have a meeting, have a venue for these youngsters. Let them talk. And you will see how much change. A lot of youngsters just be bucking the system because they feel they being looked over. They feel they not being respected. They feel their contribution to whatever section they from is being frowned upon. Like they not no get down type guys, Like what they doing is menial. Because they not as old as you are. Can't make them feel like that, y'all. You gotta let them know and make them feel like, hey, homie, come here, let me talk to you. Cause see, this is what I do. And I've always been that way. You can ask a lot of my homies. Back in the day, I was real hard on my peers, homies my age, but my young homies, I cherished them because I knew they were the future. I knew they were the future, man. So when we would go to different sets, parties and all this and that, homies pulling out, leaving, driving off, we leaving 4, 5 cars deep, and you got 3, 4, 5, 6 little young homies just standing around looking like, I'm like, cuz, what's up, man? Y'all going? Man, nobody let us in the car, big homie. I'm like, what, cuz? Y'all get in the car with me, fool. Get in here with me, man. Y'all going too. Y'all, they got to experience it too, homie. They got to, man, let them in. That's how I was, and that's how I still am today, man. When I be in South Park, man, I talk to some of the older homies, but I be wanting to talk to the little young homies too, cuz. Hey, man, what's up, cuz? What y'all got going on, fool? What's happening? What y'all need? That type get down. For real. So anyway, I've been speaking on this long enough. I'm going live Tuesday. I think that's the 10th. Man, y'all come on in, man. Especially if you out there and you youngsters from different sets, man. I want to hear what y'all think. I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. Give you an open platform, man, to speak. You know what I'm saying? To say what is what, when is when, and where is where. You know? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, or see. You know? So anyway, man, it's me, man. Cartoon One, man. Tell the people you love them, homie. And stay safe, man. Keep your head on the swivel. And when you wake up in the morning and when you go to bed at night, one thing you need to always know. Cartoon 5-3, he represents the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.